What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And for this one, man, I want to share a little bit of gameplay with you guys using America Chavez, one of the new characters that we got as a part of the 3.6 update. And to be honest with you guys, the weakest character of the lot. However, that has not stopped me from building her up. She's completely built up right now, ready to be tier 2'd whenever I feel like it. And I've been having a lot of fun with the character. I've been using her in World Boss mode, which I've been meaning to share with you guys, and I will definitely get around to that. And I've been using her in Shadowland, and she's been very good. Those are the places where I feel like she's gonna do very well. Apart from that, her DPS is just not good enough to compete in ABX, and I feel like overall, because of how strong the meta type characters are, I don't see her doing very well in timeline battle. However, since she is a combat type with damage immunity and very long and useful iframes, I feel like combat battle world would definitely be a good place to put her in, especially once you get her to tier 2 and you have this amazing tier 2 passive right here. Because the majority of the combat types in the game deal physical damage, and as you guys can see right here, she decreases physical damage by 50%. On top of that, all defense by 25% and super armor. Not that she needs it, but it is definitely a good thing to have. So overall, definitely a really good character. She also has a good leadership. I was actually very surprised when I saw she had 24% all attack plus 6% dodge. Not really sure what Netmarble was thinking giving a combat character dodge, but either way, it's nice to see that they're mixing things up and throwing in a little bit more diversity in the leadership department. And as for skill rotation for me, because I have max skill cooldown, all I ever really use for her is actually 5, then 3 for the immunity, then 4, then right back into 5. It's up to you how you want to play her, but it is very safe if you just use a long iframe on the 5, come out of it into the 3, and you can cancel this into the 4 because I feel like the 4 does more damage than the 3, and then I just go right back into the 5. And if you're on the ball and the boss or enemy don't jump into a cutscene or an iframe to interrupt you, you can go the entire fight without taking any damage at all. So she's a very safe character, and that's kind of one of the reasons why I feel like she's overall one of the best in her class. But that's my opinion, guys. Let me know what you think. I don't want to keep you guys too long for this one. Let's go ahead and take a look at the build, and then we're going to take her into Shadowland, because last time I took her into Shadowland, I believe I showed you guys a floor 1 solo with the character, and I feel like that was me doing the character a disservice because she's definitely capable of doing more than that. So this time around, we're going to take her in and we're going to put her on floor 14 against the Black Widow Speed Rumble. That Rumble is actually pretty annoying because of Gamora, and I'm going to show you guys the level of ease that she can actually complete the stage. And what I mean by that is she can actually stay in damage immunity and iframes and be very safe and at no real risk of Gamora hitting her with the bleed and killing her. But she will definitely take a little while to clear the stage simply because her DPS is not that great. Okay, so keep that in mind. As you guys can see from the stats right here, 110 for attack speed, 51% for critical rate, 173 for critical damage, 41% for ignore defense, and 50% for reduced cooldown duration. I feel like skill cooldown on her is one of the most important things if you want to be like as efficient with her as possible, because then you can just stay in the iframes and the damage immunity all the damn time, and that just makes your life so much easier because their DPS, like I said, is not that great. I don't have an obelisk on her, but I'm really strongly debating giving her a damage proc, especially since she gets so much defense as her tier 2 passive. But then again, you could also just drop invincibility here on the obelisk, and that could make her even more tanky if you're a PvP kind of guy. For me, I'm probably not going to do that simply because the meta is just too strong for me to ever see her like competing on a consistent basis. But that's just my personal opinion, guys. Let's go ahead and jump into Shadowland and have us a little bit of fun. So let's go ahead and take on Black Widow. Let's do it. Alright, so the rotation right here is going to be 3, cancel 4, then right into 5 before the damage immunity ends. And then repeat as soon as we see that meteor. Now we're just gonna get rid of Gamora first, and then after that it's easy pickings. And the super armor in her kit is actually something that you should make a note of, because it's actually useful, guys. I thought it was useless, but her 5 skill can actually be guard broken at the very beginning of the skill. And if you're ever in World Boss with her, you will see that. So getting her to tier 2 will definitely help in terms of making sure that you get the most out of the 5 skill, because when it gets guard broken, ooh, I canceled the skill a little bit there and I took damage. That was my fault, not the character's fault. Keep that in mind. I am a scrub, guys. And Black Widow in this stage is generally a problem, but she's handling Black Widow with very easy. Wow. Generally, when I fight this stage, guys, Black Widow is the hardest one to kill. But look at that. She actually took up Black Widow as soon as Black Widow came in. And of all the people left, Sharon Carter, aka Agent 13, she's the last one to go. Wow. Like, I love her animation, man. Her skills are just so freaking nice. And I took damage in this one, mainly because I'm a scrub, guys. You can flawless this because she's a beast. In terms of her survivability, one of the best in her class. But that's it for this one, guys. Like always, thanks for watching. Let me know what your thoughts are on Miss America. If you've tier 2'd her, let me know some of the crazy things that you've been able to do with her, because personally, I'm on the fence, guys. I think she's worthy of a tier 2. It's just that I don't have a need for her. But her DPS getting a bump in her tier 2 passive is definitely a good reason to tier 2 her if you like the character. But that's it for this one. Like always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace and love, and I'm gone.